The big man role is back and is bigger and better than ever before. In this small ball era, it's easy to forget just how much bigs have changed in the NBA. Their versatility has players like Jokic dropping pinpoint dimes, Embiid hitting fades like Dirk, and Towns hitting sniper-like threes. These bigs deserve major attention and are even changing the way certain teams are running their lineups. Let's take a look at how modern-day bigs are changing the game and what makes this era so special. To truly appreciate just how far NBA bigs have evolved, look no further than players like Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, and KD, who are all dropping historic performances night in and night out. Embiid and Durant have both dropped 50-plus point performances, while players like Jokic and Giannis are playing so well that they're setting all-time records in player efficiency rating. It's no wonder that these very players are leading the MVP race, where 4 out of 5 of them are bigs. It's been a while since this many bigs were simultaneously up for MVP, and we can't help but feel like an evolution has taken place. The biggest man on the court of the 80s, 90s, and even so close to the early 2000s were expected to be in one main area, namely the low post. Those eras boasted greats like Kareem, Shaq, and Hakeem, all of which stuck to that main dunker spot. Signature moves like the Dream Shake and the Skyhook are still alive, but nowadays we have big men who can do much more than just that. Because of the development and importance of the three-point shot, spacing has never been more invaluable to modern-day NBA teams. This is why big men have moved further away from the dunker spot and are shooting from beyond the arc more than ever before. Players like Karl Anthony Towns have taken almost 8 three-point attempts in a single season before. Other bigs like Jokic and Embiid are averaging at least 3 attempts a game from outside. To see just how far NBA bigs have come, let's just start with the 7-foot Cameroonian himself, Joel Embiid. Embiid is not like the bigs of the past. His ability to work the post like Hakeem while taking fadeaways like Dirk make him one of the most lethal bigs in the NBA so far. His versatility as a scorer makes him an offensive nightmare where he can shoot off the dribble, create his own monster poster dunks, finish off assists in the open court transition, and even shoot from outside the three-point line for clutch shots like this. This type of flexibility shown by him has fans drawing comparisons to NBA greats. When asked by his teammates whether he was going to play like MJ or Dirk, Embiid replied with, "I'm going to be Joel." This man is filled with confidence and is reflecting in his season so far, where he's averaging a ridiculous 29, 10, and 4, while being third in player efficiency. This display of unreal skill and efficiency combined with his numerous historic performances of late makes him another serious contender for MVP. With the coaching of Doc Rivers and a solid supporting cast, we're hopeful as fans that Embiid can one day win a finals game, a stage he was just one basket away from winning not too long ago. Besides Embiid, another dominant big this season is the Joker himself, Nikola Jokic. Currently averaging a whopping 25.9 points, 13.8 rebounds, and 7.8 assists, Jokic is having another MVP caliber season. This is especially apparent when you consider that he's the only player in history to ever lead his team in every single category while having the highest player efficiency rating in all of NBA history. His clear elegance is not necessarily the word you would normally use to describe a 284-pound, 6'11" behemoth of a man, but Jokic and his trademark Sombor Shuffle, combined with the Skyhook, shows just how much skill he has around the rim with his soft touch. Jokic often doesn't get the credit he deserves, and is partially because of his fairly slow and relatively unattractive style of play. Just take a look at this tweet about Jokic's game, and watch how it perfectly describes Jokic on this play. "It's truly majestic" is right, and majestic is just a word we would also use to describe his unparalleled passing ability, beating out even star guards like Westbrook and LaMelo Ball this season. His ability to throw cross-court dimes, precision passes from the post, and initiate offense has earned him the title of Fat Point Guard, something Jokic jokes about. Players like Jokic are quite literally changing the way people expect a center to play. Traditional big men playing styles are rapidly changing, and is largely thanks to the modern-day bigs we have today. Just take the 2 former MVPs, Giannis and KD, as an example. KD has shown a shooting touch off the dribble that seems almost effortless, an incredible feat that players his size rarely possess. Likewise, the Greek Freak himself has shown flashes of guard-like ball handling off of crazy plays like this, splitting the double team before dishing a beautiful dime in the paint. With his freakish athleticism and Mamba-like mentality, Giannis has shown that he can drop 50 points on the biggest basketball stage when it matters most. Likewise, recent NBA champion Anthony Davis has also perfectly shown us what it's like when a player trains all his youth as a guard at 5'11" to only become a 6'10" beast by age 19. Just check out this ridiculous transition play Davis does to shake off Giannis in the open court, or this move where he goes between the legs before taking it all the way to the rim. While handles are one thing the bigs have improved on, shooting threes is another huge area of growth for modern bigs. It's hard to ignore players like Karl Anthony Towns who have shown us what it's like when a big man his size possesses sniper-like three-point shooting. Currently shooting 41% from three-point range on 5.4 attempts a game, Cat is showing just how deadly he can be from the outside. It's not just his three-point shooting either, as he's also shooting 56% from the field, showing that you can have your cake and eat it too when you're a big man as skilled as him. Though not as physically dominant inside, other bigs like Kristaps Porzingis and Lauri Markkanen have also been known to be able to launch the three ball from way outside. It's truly remarkable when you watch them do plays like these, where they literally shoot from the logo, or even chuck deep three-point shots like these at the buzzer. These guys have proven themselves to be 7-foot snipers from outside, and it shows just how confident they are, where they're both averaging 5 or more threes a game. This has only encouraged more and more shooters of real size. A perfect example is the second-year man, James Wiseman, who is a scary thought to any forecaster of talent. Other young talents like Bol Bol are also showing flashes of potential with both his handles and shooting. Then, there's the even younger players like Chet Holmgren. Although the kid dwarfs the children he plays with, he's displayed good defensive ability as well as great shooting potential. To top it off, check out these plays when he faces off against Steph Curry, where he shows off his shifty handles. And then he follows it up with his monster block on Curry at the other end. There is no doubt that the game has evolved for bigs and is going to continue to evolve. Within just a couple of years, the league has taken more three-point shots than ever before, and big men are learning to quickly adapt. It's not too far-fetched to say that a lineup with more than 2 7-footers who are skilled and mobile, can shoot the ball, and even defend on the perimeter could be deadly in the modern game. Just take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're currently running a starting lineup with 3 7-foot bigs in Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, and Lauri Markkanen, something we rarely see in the NBA. Mobley and Allen are both incredibly mobile for their size and have managed to provide tremendous value on both ends of the floor. We wouldn't be surprised if more teams started playing bigger lineups, especially when there's potential for passing lanes to get locked down on defense from sheer length and for shooting opportunities to go up on offense from these sharp-shooting bigs. Just imagine a player who can defend the paint like Embiid or Giannis, throw perfect dimes like Jokic, and shoot the ball from anywhere like KD. The sheer prospect of someone with this size and ability would send shockwaves throughout the basketball world. Overall, the NBA is changing faster than ever before, and the modern-day big is evolving just as fast. From shifty handles to three-point shooting, bigs today are making positionless basketball seem like a real possibility. If bigs like Embiid, Jokic, KD, and Giannis can continue to show out, as they have been doing, they may crystallize the groundwork for a much, much larger, more skilled NBA altogether. When talking about how far NBA players have evolved to shoot, even Iman Shumpert said in a podcast that he knew the playing style of the NBA would gravitate towards whoever won the battle between his Cavs against the Warriors. We can't help but imagine what our game would look like if a team of bigs won the chip instead of a bunch of three-point snipers. At the end of the day, small ball has been given its credits. We've just seen a renaissance era of guards, but a similar era for bigs may already exist, if not on the way. And we better be prepared for it, because this could be the future of the NBA.